Right, brothers and sisters, this is your brother Ty, Ty Hebrew Israelite, as we have been known to you for some time. It's my brother Nyasha. Shalom to you. Pretty sort of nervous at the time, much more nervous in front of camera, especially my own. When it comes to just sort of like, you know, trying to reach people out there. But anyway, we'll just move on with it. Say thanks a lot, guys. I wanted to do this video to say thank you to all the channels that have actually been hosting a lot of our work over the last at least 6 to 7 months or something, even years actually. But specifically right now, just to say thank you to a lot of people there who have our videos and have promoted us thus far. I really want to say thank you. I know I see a lot of you on Speaker's Corner, and you really do not understand how deeply grateful I am to your efforts, your professional efforts and your spiritual efforts as well. My constant prayer is for all of us, even when we disagree on broad or minor topics, that we can actually use the platforms we have to come to only one final conclusion. And I know if that takes all the rest of time, we will get there anyway. But this mainly is just to say thank you to all of you who've been giving us support up to right now, when we now have a channel that people have been sort of asking for, to say, you know, Brother Ty, surely you need to have your own channel. And honestly speaking, we don't consider it my own channel or our own channel. We consider it your channel. It's your channel. It's your place. It's your landing page where we interact together. And so I first say thank you to all of you, and I'm gonna have to name names while I thank you all, and then do what we, you know, do what we must do again. So I actually had to compile a list. Can't see the list anymore. Where did I put the list for the names of the list here, where I thought we'll say thank you properly. And I'm gonna try my best to start saying thank you in alphabetical order. Just so people don't say, oh, if we forget anyone, please, it's not an intentional thing. It's just you know, an oversight or something. So hopefully you can bear with us. And guess what, guys? If I forget anyone, please do, you know, just call, just give us a shout out or something and say, hey guys, you know, probably if we leave you out, it means you're the best in it. So that's what happens in the world, yeah. So anyway, we're starting in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order, guys, okay? It's like a big shout out to brother Ian on AR23. We say thank you, right? We say thank you. And honestly, it's not only Brother Ty saying thank you, it's the whole community of, say, let's just call ourselves people who want the truth community. Everyone, I guess, all around the world is saying thank you just for the video, the footage, the time, the effort, the resources, interaction that you bring into such a, you bring into your work and to your channel. People are really grateful for that. So I'll be their voice at this particular time and say thank you once again. Next channel will be Content Over Everything. I believe that's Brother Leon and the brethren, you know, and I really respect you guys and love you with all my heart. Even if I wasn't Ty at the park, honestly, I love work like that. I love things that are productive, things that are bringing out something. We can't just sit down there and say we're around. We should be history, you know, we should be history, not reading it only. So thanks a lot to Content Over Everything. particularly like the name. Just to say, Brother Ian had a great channel before, also called Aeon 23, I think it was. Before, due to certain pressures and so on and so forth, he had to leave it, and that channel was doing very well as well. So big kudos to him. Content over everything's come along and is introduced a new aspect to the game. So all you elders out there, watch out for this one. Yeah, move on to the next one. Brother Callum at Titans, we give great kudos to you also. Coming down to the park and seeing you being dedicated to this work was a real inspiration to me, and I bet to every one of us who comes down to the park to have something to say. So we say thank you. Seriously, we say thank you for all the work you're doing. We know your platform is huge. We know your listeners are huge. The brethren is huge. The family is huge. And you know, we're still going to have a lot of words to say about all things, but this is just a shout out to say thank you for these channels, in particular because at this moment now we are sort of like trying to bring a dedicated channel to people who are asking more about the things they hear Thai Hebrew Israelite and his brethren, which includes Brother Jeremiah, Brother Nathan, some of the brothers I even disagree with, and this is all part of the growth process. So honestly, we're all looking how to put negativity to the side and bring out the one thing if it matters to all of us equally. So I'm actually, you know, hoping that is just about saying thank you to each other. And look, honestly speaking, there's a lot of our people who are behind the scenes of the likes of Titans, AR23. I mean, their family, their wives, their children, their cousins, their brothers, who help them to make things happen. And those are people who never get mentioned. Say, hey, guys, let's say thank you to them too, right? Right. We say thank you to them, as we also have and understand we need help, we need support. So thanks out, shout again to Titans TV. I know a lot of respect goes to him because people can see the quality and dedication he puts to it. As I'm trying to upload a 10-minute video, bro, we've been at it for 2 days, so we know what it takes. You understand? So kudos to you, bro. More grease to the elbow, as they say. Yeah. My alphabet reading is not very good, so if I miss anything in between, guys, please just remind us. Yeah. So there is imminent rapture, repent, I think it is, or and Nature TV Speakers Corner. Yeah, and that Nature TV Speakers Corner, I believe, is Brother Ray. So Brother Ray, once or twice we've been able to have, you know, sort of chit chat, dialogue and all that. But I haven't seen you in the park for quite a time now. I hope you're all right. Seen you clip a clip on Oxford Street with the Hebrew Israelites out there. So we know you're still out there doing some great work. What, busy with work and all that? Come down back to Speaker's Corner, you know. Let's see you around there. So big up to Brother Ray. Anyone who don't know Brother Ray already, it's Nature TV Speaker Corner, and he captures some great footage about everything, not just about debates of religion and this and that. It's just about everything. So big up to Brother Ray. More grease to your elbow. We pray for your family and your work also to progress in all directions. I must say a quick shout out. Everyone's noticed that I'm saying thanks to everybody else, but does that not include my Muslim brethren with their own channels? Yeah, I mean that should, but on one hand you can understand why I don't want to, you know, say thanks to them, obviously, but it's nothing personal. It's just Manchester United don't say thank you to Manchester City. It's just how it works. You understand? So on that level, brothers, but I'm still gonna say, in any case, thank you to Brother 79 Sarwar, I think it is, yeah, 79 Sarwar. I think that's SARWAR, you know, on that channel, which is my Muslim brethren out there. Look, honestly speaking, we say it all the time. We also have Muslims in our families back in Africa. There are some beautiful things about Islam. There are some beautiful things about everybody's faith or religion or what do you call it, or culture or background or anything. So sometimes we come down to the park and we speak. We've got to do what we have to do because it's an arena. It's an arena of clashes of civilizations, of faith, of spirit, of truth, ideologies, of philosophies, and so on and so forth. Even of people just being people. In fact, egos. Yeah. So, but that's not what we want to do. We just trying to arrive at the same place. I would like sometimes to see the real elders of our communities. I'm talking about like big politicians like Corbyn, like our sister, what's her name now? Theresa May, and Diane Abbott, and David Lammy, and Chooks, and you know, people like that. Ishmael, you know, just come down and edify the place. Call on all the elders of the communities. They might have an hour or 2 hours. Come down. People like Titans are waiting to get real good clips. People like Content, AR23, they're all there with their cameras. And you know, you guys, let's put a shout out to them. Let them come and tell us a few things down there. Yeah. So, have I missed any names or any channels or any missions down there? Please do forgive me. I've tried my best in the you know, in this little time that I've had to sort of like compile names off my head, and for a long time also, but just to, you know, be able to roll them out. And trust me, if I look at it and I see someone I haven't paid any respect to shout out, I'll do it anyway, you know. So just so you know that, you know, it's a community thing. It's not like a personal trying to separate people thing. It's, let's all come together and look at it. Yeah. So thank you a lot to all these people, these brothers, even sisters, channels, and their families and their friends and their communities. I appreciate it. I've been coming to Speaker's Corner for a long time myself, and before I started speaking there, I was watching what was going on. So thanks to all those people who brought me down there too. We say thank you again. On that case, we'll leave it there for now, so we don't make this video too long. Now I want to do another shout out to characters at Speaker's Corner. Yeah, Speaker's Corner's characters, you know. So I mean, and this is my own personal choice, in case somebody's asking me like, who you gonna pick and so on. I've made a rough list, and I just think it's just good to do it, because honestly speaking, from my point of view, the place is a little bit dry right now, and if you take away these characters, then the place is dead. But I'm just speaking for myself in many ways, as you would all assume. So don't quote me if I leave anyone out. It's not because of any personal prejudice. It's just because of my line of work. I play football. I'm probably only going to mention Messi and Maradona and Pele and George Weah and stuff. Usain Bolt wouldn't even feature in my list. Sorry, Usain. But so this I won't do in any what do you call it? Any alphabetical order. I'll just do it how I like. In fact, let me start with who I consider to be the youngest there. So I'll pick Brother Respect. Yeah. So big up to Respect. He's brought a new dynamism to the place, and he's raising people to say, oh look, the young should get up and speak their mind and be constructive about it. Yeah. So big up to Respect. I'm gonna take Brother Hussein. Brother Hussein, I'm not sure his second name, but Brother Hussein, a Muslim Brother Hussein, and he knows who he is. And Brother Hussein came the other time to see me, just to say hi to me, Ty, and I appreciate that. I would come to all my brothers there also when I do have time. Doesn't matter that we disagree with this or that, but I like his spirit, and I like the fact that he's honest and just what do you call it, unhumble, yeah, and fiery as well. So you know, big up to Brother Hussein too. Mohammed Somali, yeah. I don't know your surname, but we know each other, right? Mohammed Somali, right? Yeah, always in the white shirt, just in case. All right. So yeah, I like that brother too. Yeah, I think he's got some really good things to say. So yeah, let's hear more from him. Obviously, people waiting for me to mention Brother Sarah. So Sarah, sorry, I should put that name properly. Sarah, yeah, which is S-A-R-A-H, not Sarah. Sarah, which means, you know, power. Anyway, he'll let you know how he wants his name interpreted. So yeah, big up to Brother Sarah too, for the dynamism and the fire obviously everyone knows that we have issues with how things have been over the past couple of months. I don't know if people say, "Ty, why are you speaking some of this kind of words?" But hey, is that a necessary evil that we need? And evil is not always only evil. Sometimes some of these things we understand as evil can actually work for good. It makes self-reflection a little bit more easy to do. Yeah, let's not hate on each other for a different message. Maybe I'll have some advice for all of us on how to sort of convey our messages to each other. But I think that takes all of us to do that and to help each other do it. Look, if we find out we were wrong, you were wrong, and you've treated us nice while we were trying to find that out, I believe we would owe it to you. We would owe it to you. But as you always say, we're all men, and only the Creator is not one of us like that. So let's leave it on that level. Let's look at the thing for what it really is, the message. Let's just consider each other like a radio transistor or a television. Just look at anyone like you're looking at a television. You don't like what they're saying, just leave it. Yeah, because I don't like what the BBC is saying. BBC is saying for most of the time anyway. Good, we have a choice. We have Al Jazeera and so on and so forth. So now I move on again. Who have I missed? So I come to Big Bro. Yeah, Big Bro. Big Bro is a big character down there, right? Yeah. And I guess I haven't had a chance to sort of like chat to him, even in this last couple of months. But we have greeted each other and said a few words, and I think that was very nice. Truth, I'd like to see like our prophets, and even like Bob Marley said, he would be so happy to see all Africans come together as one and speak with one voice and talk to the people. And guess what, honestly, underneath all the rage that maybe some other nations feel, they want to see us rise. The nations want to see black people rise. There's something underneath the waves that they know they have to see these people rise again. They have to see them talk again. They have to hear them again. We're being muffled at the moment. So big up to Big Bro. And we hope to reach out to you and even do some interviews with you on a personal level, just like work like Callum is doing on Callum TV, Titans TV, sorry, and Respect is doing, Brother Leon is doing with content over everything. We hoping to bring, if we can and got the time, to bring something to the table, just perspective. There's something called 2D, 3D. Maybe we'll be bringing 4D into it, yeah? So let's have a look at that. So on that level, big up to all the brothers aforementioned. Well, somebody's saying, what about Brother Gary? Well, what can we do with that, Brother Gary? What can we do with that, Brother Gary? Brother Gary, big up to you. Me and Brother Gary also, we've known each other for quite a while, even if just by face and by little words and stuff. But yeah, we still appreciate Brother Gary. He brings a lot to the table. I think in many ways he'd be called a proper elder in terms of how to just engage in debates, engage in discussions and conversation. And I think respect is due where it's due. And that's not to say that all my other brothers don't have it. It's just that, sometimes one is a Ferrari and the other is a Lamborghini, isn't it? There's a Seiko watch and there's a Rolex watch, isn't there? So, hey, let's just admit that, there's a Seiko and there's a Rolex, isn't it? So, honestly speaking, I'm going to give a shout out to people I disagree with on a big level. Some of them I don't even know if to name it, but people will say, look, why don't you just name these people? I mean, come on, man. You blind, you see them all the time, innit? So I'll start with Brother Shamsi. Shamsi, we've been seeing each other for many years, I guess, down there in his youthful days. Colorful youthful days too. So, but we don't have anything personal with each other as such. I believe we're all brothers, and only truth will finally show us to be right or wrong in many things we do. There is Brother Shabir. I respect the brother because he's a proper elder in conversation and in integrity, and we're not just saying debate and information, but just as a person. From what I've seen, I haven't had a chance to talk to him, debate him or anything like that. I guess people looking forward to that one. But you know, big out just to their personalities and their humanity. So big up to Brother Shamsi, big up to Brother Shaber. I move on to Uncle J. Smith. Uncle J. Smith, I think, is a great character down there. It brings a lot to that place, and it brings a lot of information. And only information will sharpen information for us to come to a point where we can piece together a lot of the other things as well, you know, a lot of truth together. And then obviously there's Brother Adnan. So great shout out to Brother Adnan. You need to get a Rolex though, you know. Don't forget to get a Rolex. You need to, seriously, you need to get a Rolex, and then get the big thing on a Rolex level with Gary too. There's quite a few other brothers down there that I do respect. I'm not sure about their names, which maybe is a bit of ignorance on my part. Some of them are my Muslim brethren, but I think maybe spiritually, because they don't really make much of an effort to engage me. So I just, you know, sort of blank their names out in a way, but it's not personal, it's not intentional. It's just how things are. Sometimes you see somebody for 10 years and not say anything, you know, so it's natural. But I love all of you, and I love all of humanity, and they know who they are. All of humanity know who they are, and I'm just a brother to you, I'm just a servant to you, and at the same time, you are the type of people that inspire generations to come. Honestly speaking, we are no less than anyone, and we are no greater than anyone. We will have context when we say we are and we're not. What I'm talking about is we are also human. We as individuals of people, we are like leaves on a tree, fruit on a tree, and so on. All of us have intrinsic value. We have created value that the Creator has put into us for some particular reason. So all of us together, say we were missing from Speaker's Corner, that place cannot be what it is. And that's truth, right? So having said that, if I leave out anyone, please, anyone is free to comment on this video, and look, we'll take up a new list and say shout out to them. It's just that some of them I don't know their names. Yeah, so we would like to do that. And yeah, there's Ali Dawa, I should say, and there's brother Mohammed Hijab. Okay, so I said I've had a few minutes of chat and laughter with brother Mohammed Hijab as well. Not to forget brother Lamin, who came, you know, we did a little video. He said he's gonna be back for a conclusion. Even Hamza, Hamza, brother Mohammed Smenin. Let me see who's the other brothers again. Brother Huwais, as much as I don't like his interactivity style, you know, but you know, just give what do you call it, greetings and kudos to all the brothers. Yeah, so in any other arena, we would be people that are communities also thank for our what's the English word now, for us just being out there just doing the work anyway, you know. And that goes for all the brothers I haven't had time to mention. Please do forgive me, and please comment on the thing, and you know, and say, you know, what is nice to say to family members, really. So having said that, I'm not sure if there's anything we've missed in terms of just a shout out today to these people, and I'm just going to repeat and re-summarize. I say a lot of respect to those who are making Speaker's Corner happen, the players and the recorders down there, and I believe our efforts will be a singular effort in a way when it comes to us being able to use the information to come to a point of conclusion in truth. Yeah, because that's all that can give us life in any case. So thanks to all of you brothers. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Blessings to you.
Blessings.
You anything to say to them?
No, I think that you summed it up all perfectly.
Okay.
Just a special shout out. And Speaker's Corner is a place where we can all hear each other's thoughts, and you know, I'm just thankful that you guys are just here.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Hope to see more of you guys.
Right. Okay. Blessings to you again, brothers. It's a young brother here, and maybe before I move on, I can just say he's been helping me out with a lot of work on video and so on and so forth. So blessings to you all, and that's what we need our youth doing. So yeah. So am I free now to go? We'll see you down at the corner, hopefully on Sunday. Yeah.
Blessings.
Shalom to you. Cut aside, please. Yeah. Right. And then cut us in. Yeah. Cut us back in. Yeah. Right. Okay. Now we get into the tricky one now. Yeah. You want to check the camera if it's everything's alright. Check that one also if it's still recording. Don't touch it, just look on the side.
That's still recording?
Yeah, don't touch it at all. Just look on the side if it's counting and the battery's still...
Battery's still going?
Yeah?
Still going.
Okay, cool. Right, where's that greetings going now? Right, so we got this one. We got our greetings right there, huh? Shalom to brothers and sisters. Look at the camera for us. Yeah, start again. Right. Shalom to brothers and sisters. Yeah, we come to you in the name of Iye, the Creator, the Most High, and His Son Iyeshe. Peace to you all. Peace to you all. Peace to you all. Peace to you all. Blessings. Yeah, blessings to you all. As you all know right now, we've just kind of floated this YouTube channel, and we're grateful, so speechless, so forgive me. It's taken some work just to get the requests met, because people have always asking, saying, Brother Ty, we think you should have a video channel for yourself, and you know, so we like to say this is not Brother Ty's video channel. This is your channel. It's your channel. It's you asking for it. It serves you, and we just your servants, brothers. We your brothers, we your uncles, we your, you know, stuff like that. But we your servants at the end of the day. So we basically are thanking you, all of you who wanted to see this creation come out, this channel come out, just so we have more dedication, more focus to bring out the work and the type of information that we have, because our information is streamlined, very tight, very different, very something called research, but this is going to be like a research, you know, a re-look at something. We will be looking at something a third time, if nothing else. We looked at it once, we looked at it twice, so we're looking at it 3 times. And this is that perspective on things. We're not creating perspectives. The perspectives already exist. We're just revealing them. Okay, we're revealing them, and a lot of us will get upset for what needs to be revealed right now. This perspective that you're going to be hearing from now on, and which you've already been hearing tastes of already, you know. I would just like to do a little shout out right now to my brother Jeremy, and my brother Nathan, and even brother Joseph and brother Taiwo, and especially my brother Eric. You know, I love you all, and yes, we've had struggles on personal levels and so on and so forth. But you know, this is the work that I believe we need to be doing for our people, and digging for diamonds or digging for gold. It's hard, especially if they've told you that you're just digging in mud for something that's supposed to be the most valuable thing. If they look hard, they will look really stupid. When some of the mucky places come out the greatest gems. Yeah. So we want to do that. We want to give love to all the nations, and we want to repair the name of true Israel that has been given a bad press, because I actually see a lot of people don't even understand when we say we're Israelites. And this is not to knock anyone in that country called Israel today, but people think we're saying we're Israelis. We're not Israelis, we're Israelites. I know some of you might say, well, just call it this way or that way, you know, call it in this tongue or that tongue. That's not the important thing right now, and you will see why when we come to the lessons that we're going to do. But we are Hebrew African Israelites, put it that way. We're black. We're the black people of the book. The book was only black nations with white people. The same way there is white nations with black people today. The book is just black nations. You know, that's why they have a problem showing you truth about where did the Hebrews go? Where did the Jews go? Where did the Israelites go? Why can't we find them? Why is the tribe of this lost? Why is the tribe? We're not lost. We're sitting in front of you every day. We're not lost. How far can you go on this earth? Many of our people actually did a land voyage from Africa to China. There's nowhere else to go unless you jump into the sea. We're not lost. We're right here in front of you. We don't really care, because you know what? We have our reasons for just hiding ourselves away. You're sheltered ones, as the book says in the book of Psalms. We just sheltered. We're just hiding away because, look, for what we're supposed to be, it won't be easy for us on this earth. So give us any other name just to take the pressure off us. And we see that happening every single day. When some people get persecuted, first thing they want to do is change their name. It happened to me seriously, personally, physically, as an experience. I was up in North Africa somewhere, and they asked me, what's your name? I gave them an English name. I got a slap. Well, it taught me a lesson quickly. Just tell them a Muslim name. I told them my name was Hamed. They left me alone. I even told them I was from Nigeria. They gave me a slap again. I'm like, I just told you truth. They said, you can't be from Nigeria. I said, why? They said, because if you're from Nigeria, you won't be in a kitchen here slaving, peeling potatoes. I'm like, why not? They said, because in Nigeria, oil is coming out like water is coming out. Oil. And check it. Nigeria is once ranked second oil producing country on the earth. There's enough money in that country to feed the whole earth. But we have poverty. So do you blame the Arabs for saying I'm not Nigerian? So there I lost my identity again. They called me a Sudanese. You're from Sudan right now. Because guess what? Only the Sudanese have that much poverty, according to them, that they will come here to an Arab land to peel potatoes. So you can see how circumstances change us, change our names, give us new identity, just to hide us, just to shelter us, just to take the heat off us for some time. It happens to everyone. Ask David Beckham, Michael Jackson, Tom Cruise. Yeah, MC Hammer, Mike Tyson. There's certain places he wants to go, the people just won't leave him alone. So you check into a hotel with a different name. And what, if you now see him with that name, you're going to say he's not Mike Tyson anymore? The heat has to come off at some point. So our mission aim is to raise our own back to identity, and to let people know that we've been hard done by, we've been malaligned, we've been, everything's been done against us, libeled against us, all the words we know, yeah? And we're not angry only for that, because much of it we must take some responsibility for. So that's our next aim, just to erase the lies and the self-inflicted harm that we've caused and brought upon our own selves. And I think that's a fair statement to make. So brothers and sisters, I'm hoping that you agree with these things. Help us to do our best. You are us, we are you, we are Israel. And that includes all the nations of the earth who want to have the spirit of Israel. I know there's some of our brothers out there right now saying, can anyone become an Israelite? Absolutely. Absolutely. anyone can become an Israelite. Obviously, you can't become a physical Israelite, right? Yeah, you know that. But is that what our Creator is looking for? Is our Creator looking for physical Israelites anymore?
No.
What is He looking for now?
He's looking for spiritual
A
Israelites.
spiritual Israelites. You can say all you want. Just do not challenge me to the debate. Hide yourself away. Don't hide behind a keyboard. If you really want to debate this, it's a call out to you. Come, let's debate it. Let's stand right in front of the cameras. Let this go forth. Don't be a man behind a mouse. That's a nice one, isn't it? Don't be a man behind a mouse. Yeah? You understand? I don't want you to be the man behind the mouse. Yeah?
Internet keyboard.
Yeah.
Keyboard warriors.
Be a man. Be a man in front of the screen. Let the people hear you. Let them see you. Christ never hid away. That's why they believed in him eventually. Muhammad himself never hid away. That's why they believed in him eventually. What are you doing hiding behind a mouse? Yeah. So come out if you've got anything to rubbish. You think Ty is talking baloney. Honestly, come out. I know I don't have as much knowledge as you, but we have understanding and wisdom, and that's all that matters. Yeah, so come out. We're not taking any swipe against any of our brothers out there. All our brothers, we give serious respect. Some of you that I might be going against the information that you put out, it's nothing personal. I just hate lies. I really hate lies. I like what Adnan Rashid said once. He said he's what's the word he used? He said he's allergic. He's allergic to lies. I like that. Let's be allergic to lies. Let's be allergic to lies. Yeah? Let's not fight the person. Let's check the thing. Yeah, let's check the thing. And same thing for Adnan himself. I'm hoping he applies that to himself too. You know, big love anyway. So that's our mission aim. Have I mentioned 3 things? So we equally just want to, you know, to oh yeah, this should be a serious thing actually. In fact, many people would have said, bro, I would have thought that would be the thing you start for. Because of the perspective we have, we are seriously bringing some serious HIT hits. Some serious HIT, some serious hits. Because we're coming at you with truth of our scriptures from an African perspective. We've had enough already from the American perspective. The 12 tribes breakdown. That's funny, right?
Yeah.
12 tribes breakdown up in America and America alone. It's not like we had any problem with truth. It's just that when we checked, it didn't check out, did it? We ran it. We ran it through the machine, didn't it? We ran it through the machine. And we've been running it through the machine for some time. And we realized that, boy, it's not clicking in. It's not, you know, it's not working. And suddenly, I'm going to do this call out. Suddenly, I see the IUIC up in Ghana saying, yeah, some of our brethren in Ghana are part of us. Part of you? What ignoramus, arrogance. Part of you. Do the right thing before you're being called to come to the front of the screen. Do the right thing. They're not part of you. You're part of them. You're like their toenail. Yeah, a toenail that went missing a long time ago. Yeah. What arrogance. Ghana is part of you. You make me want to faint. Ghana ain't part of you. You're part of their toenail. Sorry, but I'm doing that so you can shout back at me. That's because 2009, 2007, 2008, when I put out work on the video telling you, no, what you're saying is wrong. There's a couple of other brothers on the videos who were really upset. They loved the message you brought out, truth that you brought out to say, yeah, it's we in the book. But then you started putting these lies there. Yeah, all of you Hamites. I mean, bro, I prepared the work It's just that the creator, he himself, just didn't want it to come out at that time. 2012, I had the work. It's still over in Nigeria right now on a table. The work is laid out. It's just to present it out there. Yeah, I just had to stop. 5 years I haven't been back home there. Otherwise, your business would have been shut down a long time ago. So do the right thing before it has to be shut down properly. So our call is to all our brethren out in the States, in the Caribbean, all over the world, who've bought into that lie. It's horrible. I hate lies. I'm allergic to lies. The Creator himself says the kingdom that he's preparing, ain't no liars coming in there. If you find one lie there, one lie with anybody, you soon find more lies. And no liar ain't getting in that kingdom. Your intentional lies, they ain't getting in there. You make a mistake, we can live with that. Ignorance, we can live with that. But intention, deliberation, what's the other word? Pre-planning, preemptive lies. You better be careful. So Ghana is not part of you. You are part of Ghana's toenail, i.e. their foot. You know, their little toenail on their nail. You should go there and submit yourselves and be humble to your brethren out there who are going through much more hell than you understand. You know, they're going through much more hell. Just like the book says, we would be going through hell. They're the ones going through the hell. You in the States ain't going through no hell, honestly speaking. You don't know that because you haven't lived in Africa. We know that because guess what? We lived in Africa and we're now living here in the Western world. We know the difference. You got running water, right? You got electricity 24/7.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. We know police chasing you all the time. Yeah, we know, but they're chasing us in Africa too. Africa up there, they're fighting wars every 10 years. Which one have you been in besides joining the US Army? Which war have you been in? We've been fighting individual wars against each other, against other tribes, against other countries, by weapons supplied by the same nation that you're in. So look, it's happening to us too. All the diseases quoted in Deuteronomy 28, you only see them in Africa. And they got no, come on, don't lie. Ebola, HIV/AIDS, kwashiorkor, malaria, yellow fever, yeah, worms in the water, yeah, and never mind all the what's it called now, all the biological distastes that they put in pollute our earth, and they use Africa as a storage point for every hellish thing, every hellish leftover, even some of the leftovers that you guys use in the Western world. Your shirts, your pants, your hats, we're wearing them in Africa. So the prophecies actually fit Africans and India. Our people in India. These prophecies fit them and them more than it fits you. What's your cry? But you're in the position of being a shepherd by having an advantage of access to information. But guess what you do with it? Instead of you to retrieve your own, you then tell them they're Hamites. You tell them they're Hamites for 10 years. And now you say, okay, some of you are part of us. So it's your turn now to go through this hell of information war. They're not part of you. You better hurry up and become part of them. I see you down in Ghana, I see you down here, I see you down there, trying to spread your version of truth. But I know who sent you out. We know who sent you out. All of you brothers who are not leaders of this organization, it's time you came out of it. It's time you understood that, guess what? You see the routes we took out of our homeland. The same routes we're going to take back to our homeland. All those places that you've maligned them, call them all sorts of bad names. You have to go through the same places to get back home. What ships of Tarshish are you talking about? Ain't no gonna be no ships of Tarshish. Watch this space. Ain't no gonna be no ships of Tarshish. That already happened. Ships of Tarshish. Some of you are gonna take a swipe again, but just check some of the videos we put out in 209. What we said in 209, what we're repeating now. So IUIC and all the others are now saying, yeah, okay, some of our people are out there. Well, when we told you 10 years ago, you said we was Hamites and liars. Well, who's the liar now? Who's the liar now? So it's time you learned from Africans for a change. Okay? For a change. Well, come home. All the words in the book are African words. All the words in this book are African words. African words. African cities. African people. African norms. African doings. Everything. But where else can you find everything you find in this book? Where? You can't even find it in America. So you got to come home to the people. And guess what? We don't need no validation from any European. We don't need no validation from nobody. Do you know what validates us? Our spirit validates us, not you. It's our spirit that validates us. It's our culture that validates us. It's our nation that validates us. It's our language that validates us. All the way down to South Africa. Even up to North Africa, which some of our people are scattered there. But you all know they didn't allow us to stay there because that's the buffer zone between the Negroes, even Hamites, yeah, and the Europeans. And then you take the east, going into Yemen and going into India, and then we catch our people again. But we've been purged out of Europe, purged out of Upper Europe, purged out of the Mediterranean, purged out of Northern Africa, Mauritania, Morocco. We've been purged out of the place, and our people who are still left there are going through proper Deuteronomy 28 curses right now, right up in there. Just Google it, type it up, watch a few videos. Our people are still being slaves there, still in chains, real chains. You talk about prophecy. What do you call their one? We're going to break that down. Those of you who will be looking to desert camps, this is your opportunity. You've had doubts. This is your opportunity, brothers, sisters. You're going to be seeing perspective of life on this one. Check what we got left on the recorders. Check what we got left, especially on that one.
Still going. 1 hour.
Is it still got battery left, yeah?
Yeah, 2 bars.
So stay tuned on this channel, on this wavelength, because you will be dealing with fresh perspectives, truth perspectives. It's called the HIT. Most High just dropped the name. It's a hit. You know it's a hit. The Hebrew Israelite truth. It's a hit. And we're not dealing with this as an identity matter. No. Identity is nothing. We were never lost. We were never lost. We always knew who we are. You don't need to call yourself an Israelite to be one. Who do you think 2 and 9 and 3 and 9 is talking about? Yes, he's talking about those calling themselves that right now. Well, come on, let's be honest. He's probably talking more about us. Yeah. Those who say they are, but they're not. Because they speak it with their what? Their mouth, but their what? Their hearts. It's far away. That must be us. Come on, guys. Let's not push everything onto other people. Let's be honest for some time. Yeah, you can say 2 and 9 and 3 and 9 is about those people, but tell me, brother, who is the rest of the whole book about? Is it still them? It must be us. Unless it's not us in the book. So let us do some self-reflection here. Let's do some truth reflection here. So that's our mission aim. And our mission aim is to correct some of the damage some of these Hebrew Israelite groups have put out there in lies and in hatred, which is clear to see most of the time. We may not have time to go into that right now, you know, in full detail, but you all know what we're talking about. Now, brothers and sisters, if you're Hebrew and you're Israelite, even, guess what, we're dropping this for you, even if you're Hebrew Ishmaelite, yeah, you heard it right, Hebrew Ishmaelite, there are brothers too. There's detail involved, but there are Hebrew Ishmaelites. We'll explain, not now, but we will explain. So we're reaching out to all our brethren, Hebrew Israelites, Hebrew Ishmaelites, Hebrew Javanites, Hebrew Hamites. Yeah, what's the importance of being a Hebrew? And don't forget, the Most High Creator himself has used them to keep us safe and to whip our ass sometimes. Yeah, that's what he does, right? So they have their use. They're just as blessed, because guess what? He won't be using them if they were no good for his purpose. So if their purpose is to whip our ass when we make a mistake, they must be useful, hence good, for the Creator's purpose. Yeah, they may go into judgment too, for their own errors, but we're no different in that respect, are we? Everyone's getting whipped when they make a mistake, and that's how it should be. The Most High Creator chastises those whom he loves, yeah? So we're no different. So our aim is to reach all our peoples, enemy and foe, to bring them to truth. That's the mission of all nations. What did he say, go on to the Caribbean alone? No. All nations, or just the Americans? All nations. Or just New York, Philadelphia, Manhattan? All nations. He said go into only Nigeria and Zimbabwe? All nations. He said all nations. He said all nations. He said all nations. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be digging into all nations and bringing out every truth lover who loves truth, who loves Iye, Asher Iye, who loves life, who hates death. The Creator says those who hate me, they love death. The Creator says those who hate me love death. Well, reverse it. If it's death they love and him they hate, then who must he be? It must be life, because that's what we're getting right now. That's what we're getting right now. So we want to go bring all our people back to our Creator. So we move on. If I forget anything, please leave it in the comments, guys. Sometimes you get into a energy and you just, you know, your focus kind of shifts a little bit. But we try and keep it. We did this in a slight rush just to get this out, because there's so much work in front of us. I wish you could see the table on both sides at the moment, honestly. Anyway, we're saying thanks again to all our brothers and sisters out there. We haven't had time to reply to some individual messages and emails of support and of acceptance, of validation. And some of our brothers who I might do a special shout out for some of their comments and knowledge that they drop, which helps us to do some of the work we want to do, which would have been to reply some people who just want to be deliberately ignorant out there, thinking we're just making unfounded claims. As you can see, people are coming increasingly just to attack us. We like that. We love it. Just don't touch us. Okay? So we're saying thank you to people, brothers, sisters, supporters, all nations, of all the families of the humanity. Yeah, thank you so much. From the Caribbean to the Americas, to Asia, to Africa, to Europe right here, to Australia, to the islands. We're saying thank you. In hey, if you're living in space as we speak, or you're living deep under the sea in some of them submarines, hey, big shout out and love to you guys as well. Yeah. So our next level is to ask people to join our truth. Join our truth. And we say our truth, which is life's truth, which is EA's truth. It's not our truth like we conjured up anything or invented or created anything. Truth is just truth. I know I've spoken about what truth is when some people say, so what is the truth? I say, it's not the truth we're looking at. We're looking at truth. There's a difference between the truth and truth. Truth is knowing that every man should have something between his legs. Now that is truth. If you look there, if it's not there, naturally, you know you're going to have some questions. Truth is when a man sleeps with a woman and she's supposed to be able to do what? Conceive a child. That's truth. We know, we expect it. If it's not happening, we know something's what? Something is wrong. Now, those two examples and more, you can't debate them. You just can't debate them. You can't make them into the truth. Your truth. No, that's just truth, if you like it or not. You're thirsty, you want to drink what?
Water.
You sure?
Water.
You want a burger?
Water.
You just want water. Yeah, they can offer you Coca-Cola, but it's made of water, right? You want to drink water. When you're suffocating, you want what?
Air.
Oh, you want a burger?
Air.
Oh, you want air. That's truth. You can't subjectivize that. You can't make it into what you like just because you got an ego. That's what truth is, as opposed to the truth. Now, the truth is what we do when we choose the kind of music we like. You try to choose the kind of color you want, or what you want to believe. That's the truth. Islam has the truth. Christianity has the truth. Some Hebrew Israelites have the truth. The Creator has truth. He says, I am the way, the what?
The truth.
The truth and what?
The life.
And the life. Now the connection is there. The way of truth. The truth that leads to what? Leads to life. It's just simple. You can't subjectivize that. You cannot subjectivize that. I know there's many airlines that fly to America. But with the airline that flies to the kingdom, there's just one. It's called Truth Airline. You want to get on it? That's where we heading. It's called Truth Airline. Not airline, Truth Airline. You want to be on it. That's the only door you need to get in. You say thieves and robbers shall beware outside. So we want people to join truth, to join life's truth. I put it here just so we can have this thing and then just make it a shout out to people. We want you to be in life truth, right? Life truth. That's it. That's what we want. Life truth, yeah? Life truth, okay? The name of the Creator is EA. EA truth, okay? I want this to get in your head so you start understanding it. EA is truth, okay? That's it. So we're getting to the end of this reach out to you, brothers and sisters, to all our people, all our nations, all our tribes. What are your requests? What do you want to see? I mean, we've got a list of work that has to be presented in-house. most of the work you've seen us do outside is based mainly of how things go. So we have to speak a lot of words which don't always follow logical order for you at home, because you got questions in between. So we understand that. We've been preparing work to present, to show, to teach. Because a lot of you are asking for that. Whoa, Brother Tai, are you for real, or will you actually show us something, teach us some things, some steps, some precepts? So we intend to do that. So we've got a list. I mean, it's an endless list of videos to present. If you see us keep a video short, it's just so we can do the next one, honestly. So do make suggestions. I am learning to be a good worker. I will admit, from those who are before us, I do respect all my brothers in all their different camps of Hebrew Israelites out there. I will say it, I do respect you for much of the work that you're doing, much of the information that you're bringing out. Yes, there's things I seriously disagree with. I can't lie about that. But respect to work. I like work. I like work. So yeah, I know some people will say, why are you even giving any stage presence, or what's it called, to these people? But no, let's be honest, some of it is good, some of it has been to inspire us to check things. Yeah, so everything will have its use at the end of the day. So we're giving out a shout out to them from all the camps in the US, all the camps in Europe, all the camps in Africa, South America, the Caribbean, Australia, everywhere that our people are waking up slowly and talking to their people, talking to us, talking to everyone, you know. Let our mission be one, let it be truth, let it be peace, let it be love. There will come a time when they will mislabel us as haters. Why do we want to give them the chance when that's not what we are? If they hate us for truth, that's different. You can't stop. But as scripture says, let them not label you a thief, a murderer, this and that. Yeah, they call you a truth speaker and lock you up for that. That's fine. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. So anyway, but having said that, we're saying thank you to them. Thank you for a lot of the work they're putting out. There's usefulness to it. So we reached the stage where we are asking for your requests based on the work you see outside and the questions you have, and your disaffection with the wrong information that you've been enduring for so long. You've been enduring the wrong information for so long. It's time you came out and you bring your brother out, bring your sister out, and let's look at things. We don't have egos to protect. Only truth we will protect. But truth should be evident enough, honestly. Just you don't have patience. Truth is self-evident. Like my brother Sarah says, the truth is always self-evident. Yeah, it's self-evident. You don't need to debate a Ferrari and a Toyota Corolla. Does the Ferrari need a Bible to tell you what it can do? You just need to watch, innit? You're soon gonna find out. Yeah. So make your requests to us, brothers and sisters. We will try to answer questions, take requests, work we need to present. We've got a listed order of how we believe priorities have to be given to some certain things, because we honestly want to do something that looks like alphabets for children, i.e. they're learning so that nothing is missed. So call them classes, you know, call them classes, call them lessons. We will try to do it. I believe we will start from where our scriptures start. You know, who is our creator? That's the way I believe we want to start. Is who is our creator? What is his name? Who are his people? We're gonna follow that through. We might leave some stuff out because those you can check by yourselves, but we will fill in the details where people have serious questions. Like, you know, there's a lot of questions people have. How can I prove I'm this? How can I prove I'm that? How can I tell who's it? You know, we'll try and do our best for that. There's a lot of history and a lot of books. So make your requests known. Make your suggestions, please. Even critique us, correct us, but do it in love. And very important as well, be the goodness you want to see. Yeah, be the goodness you want to see. You want to see us do good, join with us to do good. Don't just tell us to be good and you hide behind the mouse. Yeah, join to be good. It's a young brother here. I wanted him to give a testimony of why he's sitting here. He says he's not prepared, and you know, but he will soon open his mouth and be able to tell you and the things that I have shared with him and taught him and explained to him. And like they say with Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible, the mission is what? Is yours, should you choose to accept it. Yeah, the mission is yours, should you choose to accept it. Let's say it one more time. The mission is yours, should you choose to accept it. Yeah. So be part of this mission, brothers. Be part of this mission, sisters. There's been a few of us who've sent in messages of support and asked us what can they do to help us. And I'm humbled by that. And I've always told my brother here, like, when the work is good, people will do well. People will also want to do something with that. You know, we are your servants, we are your brothers. We can't do anything alone. Honestly speaking, we're not fake, basically. Yeah? And that goes for my brother Jeremy, Nathan. I'm hoping that we can all come back and do the same work, you know. And even Taiwo and Joseph. And some of the brothers I've known from some time ago, which we went, you know, different ways for certain reasons. I still call them back. You know, I'm still here doing the work. So I still call you back. You know? So drop a line to us, drop a shout out to us, drop a hand to us. Brother J Cross, yeah? J Cross, where are you? We haven't seen you for a week or two. Hope your toe's better. You're back from your travels. All our brothers all across the world, brothers in Africa reached out to us, brothers in America. Thank you for your support. Spread this work, spread this platform of yours. The platform is yours. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. We know, we believe, we know we're in the end times. The end times is a process that we all need to go through together. Let's do it together, bro. Let's not be afraid. I'm not afraid. Yeah, I'm timid and you know, weak and all that, but I'm not afraid in terms of we need to go the whole length. We need to go the whole length. That's a serious thing. We need to go the whole length. We'll be doing videos on some specific things. We're digging into that. You probably haven't heard me preach, but we were going into that. So I think we may have covered some of the basics of just introducing this channel. But our first and immediate response to it all is yes, to thank our creator EA, Asher EA. Thank him profusely, to say we thank you for all of us. We thank you for what you're doing for us, and we're sorry for what we've done to you. That's our first line. And then we're saying thank you to all of you who represent life, who represent EA, Asher EA, who are even giving us breath as we speak, who are giving us the encouragement to carry on, be part of us, support us, be strong for us, so we can actually do the work. We can actually do the work. Do your little piece with us. Do your little piece for your creator. And let the children in many countries that are places where they have no access to this same information, let them have some access to it. Yeah. So thank you again. This channel is yours. Use it as you should. Join it and work for it. All our friends and supporters and families and tribes on Facebook, Twitter, and all the social media that Brother Nash is running that. Yeah. See, so thanks a lot for that. Anything else we should say? Yeah, you sure? Don't need to be shy and speak something yet. So I know in closing this just hit my mind that people might say, so Brother Tai, how do we pray? How should we pray at the moment? Because we've seen you bring out a name and we can resonate with that name because it's life, right? Just check life, what life is saying in the book. You see, that's all he is. He always constantly wants to bring us back to life, to life, to life. How can I have eternal life? What can I do to inherit life? I've tried to bring you into life. I've tried to stop you from death. I mean, come on, guys. So you say, how should we pray? What is his name? The name of the Father, the Creator, is life in the English. We're going to be doing some lessons on proper Hebrew language, the real Hebrew language. You'll be surprised what you find. Yeah. So the real Hebrew is not just one language, as you've heard me speak in the Igbo. Because brother, what tribe are you from?
Tribe of Levi.
And in where is that in?
Shona.
In where is that?
In Zimbabwe.
In Zimbabwe.
Of the Shonas.
Now when we went to look for the name of Iye in Yoruba, which is Nigeria, and I showed you and you've seen that, then I said, hold on. Is it me who said it or you said, Uncle, let's check it?
No, I think it was you.
Yeah, anyway, we checked it. So we checked in his language first, which is Shona. It's something I would have done, say I had time long time ago, yeah? But since he was with me, I said, let's check the name of the Creator. Even in their language, Shona. What did we find?
We found the word Iye. I advise even my Zimbabwean brothers, go check it out. Go check it out in Exodus 3:14, and you'll see it there in several places as well. The name Iye, which is a testament there.
And then we checked some other African languages too.
Yeah, and Zambian.
Yeah.
Zambian,
even up to the Ethiopian, right?
Ethiopian. Several, even in the South African as well.
Rwanda, Uganda.
Several languages.
Even Kenya. Yeah. Look,
even Kenya.
The name is there. Say I'm Yoruba, and I've always been honest. I say, look, I only speak my language. I can't say in Ghanaian. Ghanaian too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So look, it's there. These are the Hebrew languages. Look, we're gonna deal with it. You'll find out. It'll be shocking. You've heard the thing, you've heard the talk in Speaker's Corner. There is nothing called the Hebrew language, the ancient Hebrew language. Well, who are the ancient Hebrew people? If it's we who are the ancient Hebrew people, then where is the ancient Hebrew language? It's with us, right? But you're not looking at us like the language is with us. You're looking like come on, brothers. Wake up before somebody has to punch you to wake up. I.e., don't let somebody below you teach you. Don't let somebody below you surprise you. Leave the pride and the ego and all that is aside. This is the real Hebrews. Well, the real Hebrews has to translate into working for life. So we can be called Israel, right? That's the spirit. That's very good. So you're going to ask me, how should we pray then? Well, you pray the name of the Father is Iye. That's his name, Iye. And what's the name of his son? Say you like to pray like that. It's going to be hard in your mouth because this ain't no European Hebrew language. Yeah? It's the Father's name. Iye. Which means life. Then his son's name is Iyeshe. Even my Shona brother is still dealing with it because him grew up in this country, yeah? See? So Iyeshe. Iyeshe, i.e. life has delivered us. Life has done it. Life has succeeded. Life has saved. Who is life again? The Father. Then the Son comes in the name of who? Of the Father. Yeshe. Well, let me just drop the gems for you.